Yo, what's going on? Hubfin, hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna send you just invite.
Shush. Join. Block. Join the call.
You should also block me on on all social media.
Share chat is on. Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
I think we should be good from there.
Yeah. I got the little pop-up in OBS. I got the pop-up on Firefox. I got the message from Frankerface Z saying we don't know what the fuck to do with this.
Oh no, really?
No, it's like it's early. Is what it's saying.
That's funny.
I'm gonna start with MSQ. Oh, they changed the window. The quest window.
Oh, did they?
It's taller. They separated out like base reward and options.
I didn't realize they added. Okay. I didn't realize that we got like story in this patch.
The major patch?
Yeah.
7.1. There's a new dungeon that I have not heard any details about. I just know that the minion drop is the bunny, and the dungeon got hands. So that's gonna be fun.
The raid will take a while.
I haven't heard much about the raid. I'm sorry, we're 2 interactions into the additional MSQ, and I'm being told just have a seat and food will be brought to you. Do you remember the last time that happened?
Oh no!
You remember the time before that?
No way. Bibu tax.
Oh.
VTuber fans are everywhere. Inescapable. Oh wait, you're not the one.
Yeah, he's all the extremes.
I got distracted by Bibu tax. Here. They did make the box bigger.
Yeah.
Jonk Humungulagungus.
You got all the cryptids.
Yeah, all the cryptids are out tonight.
Yeah. Pearl is just it's a normal neighborhood in comparison. Waffle soup, hello.
Waffle, what's up? Kill more tacos, let's go.
Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday, baby.
You still love tacos, I hope. If there ever come a day that I don't love tacos. It would be my final day. What do you think, Hubfen? Green salsa or red salsa?
Salsa? No, because you said it's salsa.
Salsa? Salsa?
I've drifted so hard West Coast.
You're good.
I think red. I think red salsa.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat.
There are good verdes, but I think I generally prefer red. Unless it's like, I've had reds that were like a burnt chipotle kind of thing, and that doesn't land for me.
Oh, okay.
It's too burnt.
I feel like the greens that I've had have never had the amount of flavor I'm looking for. Look who it is. I was just about to go find you. I'm eating Wuklamat. I'm on my lunch break.
Now, officer, when you say you love Chipotle hot sauce, do you mean the hot sauces that they have at Chipotle, or hot sauces with Chipotle as a central flavoring ingredient?
Chipotle, the establishment has ruined our vernacular.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the problem. It's like Chipotle, the establishment, has hot sauces available in their various Tabasco sauces, or the like what they have at the. I'm gonna call it a buffet. That's the wrong term, but you know what I mean. At the assembly line. And so it's like we would need to narrow down further when we got to that point. You know? Okay, yes, the Chipotle Tabasco sauce, not bad.
Henry Ford's dream. Man, I don't want tacos. That didn't take long.
Yeah. So while we're on the food subject, went to go get Subway for dinner because fast and don't care.
Fair.
Yeah. I get there, and one of the women working there like comes out the back area as I arrive and is like, "We have an online order," announcing it in that tone of voice of someone who is sick of someone's bullshit.
We have an online order.
Okay. And she goes on to explain that the online order is for a single cookie.
Great.
Yes. Upon elaborating, apparently, Subway has their rewards program, and there is some approach to it, thus that you just get a free cookie without having to buy anything. And someone apparently has done this 7 times. They've created, and this is the part that like she was shocked by this. They created 7 separate accounts for Subway rewards in order to get 7 separate cookies.
That's unbelievable.
And I'm standing in line getting my sub, and I had to admit this out loud. Like, I'm not even thinking this anymore, but I'm like, when I was 14 or 15 years old, I would have done that.
Yeah?
Totally.
I would not have been able to handle the shame of... Especially the 3rd or 4th time I show up with attached to a different name's account.
I think 7 times at the same Subway is the bit that I would not do.
Yeah, no. Because, like, you do it 2 or 3 times, you can just be like, oh, I'm just door dashing. But after a while, it gets a little suspicious.
I mean, they were clearly onto it, and they were clearly sick of it.
Yeah.
But also, like, workers at a fast food establishment, they ain't got the power. They ain't got a reason to care.
True.
You want 7 cookies? Fine. Just don't be a dick about it,
A lot of times customers at work complain to me about something, and I'm like, yeah, I literally told someone the other day, hey, maybe once, if I move up the chain, I'll keep you in mind.
Yeah.
But I don't have the power to do that right now.
Then, I got home, park, get into the house, hear a car accident.
Oh, God.
'Cause I live like half a block from a fairly major street. So there's a lot of traffic.
I live half block from Death Trap.
There hasn't been very many accidents I've heard. I've heard a lot of people drag racing at night when I'm trying to sleep, but haven't heard accidents until I, open the door and I just hear this very particular crunching sound, you know? Like, it didn't sound like anything I recognized or could describe, and yet when I heard it, like that echolocation sense and the texture of it, I'm like, that was a car crash. That was not a severe car crash, but that was a car crash. And then they started throwing expletives at each other, and I went inside.
That's the right call. Leaving work the other day, leaving the mall, in the like kind of like mall area. You know how it's not quite a sidewalk, not quite a street.
I'm thinking of the brunch explanation of The Simpsons now. It's like, but it comes with a slice of cantaloupe at the end. Sorry.
No, it's good. I walked out and there was just like the front right bumper of a car just there.
The front fell off.
And then, so that was there. And I was like, huh, well, that sucks for whoever that was involved in that. Went home. I came back the next day. Someone had moved it into the bike racks. Why?
I mean, it gets it out of the traffic, I guess.
I guess it's out of the like foot traffic, but because it wasn't in the street anymore. But it was just like, why did you put it in the bike racks? Like someone wrote it here.
I also referenced the front fell off for anyone else who has had Desert Bus on the entire day like I have. They went and did a read of that. It's an old Australian comedy sketch.
I always end up missing Desert Bus. The only big Twitch events I managed to catch anymore are just AGDQ and SGDQ.
They also did a read. I shared it in my Discord. They did a read of the short story "They're Made of Meat," which I don't know. Are you familiar with that one?
I'm not.
It's two aliens talking about humanity. The entire thing is pure dialogue. There's no description or exposition. And it's just a little goofy, but also a little like solemn and all of that. But the aliens are basically like, they're made of meat. Like, that's an absurd notion for a living thing. And so, Graham and Rachel, I think it was, go and do a read of this, perpetually cracking up on purpose. Like the anti-corpsing sort of thing.
Anti-corpsing.
Like they're just treating it as this is ridiculous because it is, and just piling on the laughter into it all, and then at the end, engineering just slaps the Arby's logo on screen, and everyone genuinely loses it.
That's unbelievable.
Like the perfect read of that. Have you ever done improv? Have you ever done a class of that? Oh.
I've watched a lot of it. But
yeah, same.
The closest thing I've done to improv is Jackbox.
I mean, that's valid. That's not nothing. No, like years and years ago, because there are comedy troupes and comedy theaters in town that do classes. So I did an improv class one time. I think I got a Groupon for it.
That's pretty good. I would say there were elements of my Mario speedrun that was improv. We deprived Alexander of a beloved ruler. Didn't we shut that entire city down?
No, it's still beeping and booping.
Oh, okay.
It has a child for a leader. So
right. Oh, right. I'm thinking of the Golden City.
Yeah. No, Alexandria is Solution 9. It's Gamer Town.
Yeah.
It's got a bunch of LEDs. in arbitrary colors, and a child operates it.
It's Gamer Town.
Yeah.
Whoa, let's fucking fade in. That was cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm at the funeral scene and my immediate first thought is, I made this.
I quite like the music in Solution 9. Really calming. What's poppin', Galulja? Did you get access? Did you get access to your Roblox account again?
I did just have a moment as you mentioned the music. It's like, wait, did I leave the music off? No, I had it on earlier. I heard the jazz. It's just this cutscene is very quiet when it starts.
I've never been to a funeral before. Yeah, you're like 3. What do you mean?
Yeah. There hasn't been a funeral before in your life.
Yeah. Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese afterwards? No. I've never actually been to a Chuck E. Cheese. Fun story.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna phrase it as I've never participated in one.
Yeah.
Like I've been to one. There was one back when I lived in New York. There was one right next to a pharmacy that I usually went to.
Oh, weird.
Like they were around. And I do remember having cause to go inside once, but I was an adult. Or approximately an adult.
I don't see the problem here.
Also, I grew up with Discovery Zone, not Chuck E. Cheese.
Discovery Zone?
Discovery Zone. Charles Entertainment Cheese had nothing on that shit.
I've never heard of Discovery Zone.
It was... Thank you, Web. It was like a big, like jungle gym kind of thing. There was a ball pit. There was a lot of like the old McDonald's, climb around tubes and shit.
Yeah, those are fire.
Yeah. There was eventually some kind of like laser tag experience, but it wasn't quite laser tag, but it's basically laser tag. I keep feeling like there was more stuff, but it was that there was a lot of space for birthday parties because that was the core business of it. They also had the sticker ball.
Discovery Street.
That it was like a wristband sticker or something. I don't remember exactly what it was that they gave you to indicate like you're paid up, you're expected to be in here, kind of thing. And then when you leave, you remove that, and rather than just throw it away, they had a balloon, and you would stick your thing onto the balloon, and then you would stick your thing on top of people's stickers on the balloon, until you just had this like jawbreaker of stickers that was like 2 or 3 feet wide.
Now we're talking.
Just sitting at the exit of Discovery Zone.
Yeah, never been to Chuck E. Cheese. My elementary school took a field trip to a Chuck E. Cheese. And I was sick that day.
Oh, man.
And I missed the Chuck E. Cheese.
Oof.
And then I don't think I've ever even seen one since then. My mall's arcade was called Timeout. And then at the mall here, we have a Dave & Buster's and an Apex.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what our mall... They had kind of generic names. Our mall, and then the one up in Scranton that we would go to sometimes. That one was affiliated with Sega.
Yo, Sega Sammy?
Yeah.
Sega Arcade?
Sega Arcade, baby.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese still exists, by the way. It has filed for bankruptcy at least once.
Mr. Cheese himself was a VTuber for a hot minute.
I still love this stupid notion that his full proper name is Charles Entertainment Cheese.
It's very good.
It's very stupid. And then they had the whole thing, like when the pandemic started and everyone was ordering everything online, and having that thing of selling their pizza under a different brand name so people wouldn't realize it was Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese had all the fun, crazy lore.
Mm-hmm.
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal.
Sorry, Zoomer, we're forcing you to feel feelings.
It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows.
I think it's really funny when he talks about younger generation and it pans to a Lalafell. That's an adult.
Yes.
That's an adult.
I was definitely sitting there like, is she supposed to be a child? Because you cannot tell.
What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene
Also,
brought
who is
us
this Gaussian
together.
guy? Why is he leading the funeral? Like,
Yeah.
Why does he have a proper name? I don't remember him.
Running the funeral.
Galulja should not be running the funeral.
He's the leader.
He's a child.
Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Gossa walks off stage. Nailed it. Did everyone here bring flowers? There's gonna be so many flowers here.
Yeah, that's a lot of flowers. Where'd you get all these flowers?
We demolished a garden for you, Sphene. I still can't get over how good this game looks. I think the only thing that really like makes it feel like an MMO is the animations that are still very canned.
Yeah, very canned, very limited.
Taken to the
And when you get out of a cutscene and there's 300 people.
You know, that does kind of do it.
She must have
Yeah.
been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't really have funerals in this culture. Because you just forget
No,
that they exist the second they die.
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But
Yeah, apparently,
even though I remember her,
like talking
I'll
about the
never
graphical
see her
updates
again.
and stuff like that.
That doesn't
We
make
no longer have the
sense.
pixel Exarch. They gave Graha in Shadowbringers actual textures.
Oh snap!
Yeah, it's tragic. We lose a bit of our culture every day.
It's the
Super Bowl line no
Seems
longer
that's
sets you to
what
1
it means
HP.
to die, I'm afraid.
it's the grapes all over again.
Yeah.
I still my grapes plushie around here somewhere.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
Are we just gonna be sad forever? That's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene.
I mean, look, child.
How are we to go on
Eventually,
without her?
we'll introduce you to alcohol.
I'm gonna say eventually, you'll die.
I still remember
that comes
her
later.
so clearly. If only I
You know, there's an order of
I might
operations.
feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
Actually, it's like you've heard the stuff of like black plastic kitchenware.
In times like these,
No.
That
take comfort
So,
in the beliefs of a Turali people
it's-
called the Yorkui.
I don't know how overblown it is, and it probably is overblown a bit, but
To them,
a lot
Death
of
isn't
black
the end.
plastic,
so
in
long as
use,
we're remembered, we never truly
especially
die.
if it is a large portion recycled, that's
It
being recycled
could
out
be the
of
same for
electronic
Queen Sphene,
components,
you know?
e-waste.
If you keep her alive
Which-
in your hearts,
In
She'll
many
always be
cases, is
with you.
fine.
I
But-
feel a butt coming.
Yes. It is much more hazardous
But
when that plastic melts
still won't be able
and,
to
say,
see her,
seeps into
right?
food or becomes adjacent to
I
food.
don't want to think about that. I wish I
So,
could just forget instead of having to feel
It
like
is
this.
generally advised, if you can, start getting rid of any black plastic, like spatulas or, mixing spoons or stuff like that, because especially if it was cheap.
I'm sorry.
I feel like this
I
is
didn't
saying
mean to impose.
get rid of your IKEA cutlery
Please,
without saying get rid of your IKEA
however
cutlery.
you see fit.
And so I'm like, I'm not gonna make a huge fuss about it, but let's see what I need to grab and update in kitchenwares.
As expected, they struggle to come to terms
So now I have a
with
bunch
their
of like
loss.
bamboo
I hope they can find a
spatulas
way
and
to move
spoons
forward.
and stuff, and
It's
they
not
they
only
make
grief
like
that weighs on them,
special toppers
but
for
worry for the
champagne bottles or
future.
like prosecco or things like
Bereft
that,
of
like
their
bubbly
queen.
wines.
How will they
I didn't know they
proceed?
made special ones, but now I have one of those.
True.
Because there are cocktail. I
but
can
with
I
that,
can
at
make an
least,
Aperol
we're not
spritz.
powerless to help.
I can be all Italian.
What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to
And I finally got a
remember
proper
or
nutcracker.
forget someone when they're dead?
/ shellfish cracker.
You got a whole kitchen over there.
I do have a whole kitchen, and I had access. I had access
I
to cheap
remember my
crab
father.
legs. So I was like, let
And
me see
every
if I
time
like
I
crab
think of
legs.
him, It hurts.
I might be mildly allergic to crab legs.
Oh no!
It's the same with Queen's
I
View.
did not have the best
Knowing
reaction.
that she's gone.
And it was also
makes
very
me
annoying
feel
to try to
sad.
eat. Because I did not have
But
a
it's
nutcracker
different
or
with my
a
mother.
shellfish cracker or
I
anything.
never
Oh, this is
knew her,
pretty-
so I don't feel
Yes.
as bad.
I was legitimately trying to open the crab legs with a like folding
I
corkscrew
want to
that I
remember
had.
my father, but maybe I'd be
It was
better
not
off
going
forgetting
well.
him.
This one of those moments where you're like, I really hope nobody ever sees me doing this.
Yeah.
Guloja.
It's like I seem fancy, but I feel like shit.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Hey, base.
Forgot to plug in my controller.
Oof. Don't bring the child to the secret facility.
I just keep, it's just in my mind. They're always like, do you remember your mother, Gulja? And I just imagine it being like, no, I just played Game Boy. You ever play Battletoads on the Game Boy? Okay, Gulja, calm down. You already came to the funeral. We didn't do anything. We just stood here.
I mean, that's usually what you do at a funeral, and I feel like we may not want to be more aggressively participating in this particular funeral.
I guess.
We kind of aggressively participated before the funeral, you know?
Well, you know, they don't need to know that, though. This patch made me want to play FF11. Let's go. One more. One more to add to the group.
Honestly, this is kind of wild to me, just in the notion of this is one pier. We have 2 dungeons coming off of a single pier. We're not spreading it out or nothing. It's just this is where you get the dungeon boats. So yeah, the dungeon opened up a little quickly. I think it feels a little fast.
Yeah, I kind of baffled you already have it. How do I get these wings?
Extreme trials.
I choose to believe I never saw those. I'm using my brain machine to delete my memory of that mount. Replicator? No. What are they called?
Regulator.
Regulator. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I discovered that my local bus system takes Apple Pay now.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking sweet.
It is, yeah. Actually, so Portland's system has taken Apple Pay for a while, but it also has like daily use caps, so that you get like a daily pass essentially if you end up buying 2 of the 2-hour tickets. But you can't do that with Apple Pay or Google Pay because they're different cards essentially.
Right.
With the way all that virtual card stuff works.
Yeah.
So
they're
is
not
that,
traceable
like,
to the same card.
Yeah. So is that like a situation that you have to deal with, or is that not even a feature of your transit system in the first place?
Yeah, it's not really a thing because they switched our system when I got here. It was really weird. You would pay.
I recognize this healer. Sorry.
You would pay like. I want to say you would pay like $2 a ride, and then if you needed a transfer, you had to ask the bus driver for a transfer card.
Oh, sheesh.
And then they would give you a transfer card, or you just have to pay the $2 again. But obviously that gets pretty expensive fast.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of that, and then last year they changed it to just they got rid of the transfer cards and everything's just $1.
Okay. Simple. Like it.
And then now they recently added the Apple Pay system.
Okay. So the system's getting a lot more modern, a lot more sensible.
Yeah, a lot simpler to figure out.
That's good.
And I think $1 is a reasonable bus fare.
Oh yeah. Ours is like it's like 275 or 280 or something. It's not 250 like it used to be, which was sensible, because then a day would be $5.
Yeah.
I've ranted about this before because it annoys me on an emotional level.
And you can still buy like day passes where you just, I don't know how much
Yeah.
they are, but where it's just everything's free for that amount of time.
But like, there used to be a whole zone situation. Like, it costs more based on how far you ride.
That is a thing here too.
Yeah, that was a very common thing where I was in Europe. Like Copenhagen did that, I'm pretty sure.
But all the far places are places I don't really want to go. So
yeah. But we also had what they called the Fairless Square. So just like a bunch of spots downtown where, at least on the Max, on the light rail, you could just do whatever.
just hop on.
Just hop on, hop off, who cares?
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Kind of disappointing that they got rid of it, but it also was an inevitable casualty of a system like that.
Of capitalism, yeah, I agree.
What in the... oh dear.
You're in the dungeon.
Yep. And I'm seeing the mechanics happen.
Oh boy.
Okay. I got through without getting hit, but there was a lot happening in there. There's more... things continue to happen.
Oh god.
And I'm doing this as monk, so... Sure hope this is what we're intended to do. Oh, that went okay. Oh, weird to see that in normal content. That's half the time I'm like hearing people being like, "Oh, this thing's got hands. It's all over the place." I'm like, I saw that in an extreme from Shadowbringers, or like I saw that in Baldessian Arsenal.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I was losing my mind about, and you were like, "Oh yeah, that was in."
Yeah. And I
was like, I didn't ever do that.
Yeah, I need to stop with that bullshit because that's,
No, it's
vaguely condescending, but
No, it's not condescending. I like knowing that it's like in this other content before.
Oh no, that's not. Okay. Item of like, that's a new enemy model. No, I've only ever seen it in deep dungeons though.
Dang.
That's a wild one. Also, thinking on it further, I think everyone in this group is people I recognize from hunts.
That's base.
Like, hello. How do you do, fellow kids? I swear I'll run a hunt train again someday.
Don't fill them with false hope.
Oh, fuck off with that attack name.
I'm excited to get there. Yue Yawata.
Uewada, yeah. Oh, fuck off with that attack pattern.
Damn.
Oh god, it's resolving already.
Oh, I can go do the new Hall of the Novice stuff.
Yeah? Oh, we lost a DPS already.
Let's get to it.
Let's give it our all.
Oh man. There are people playing this game who will not be able to handle that.
Oh no, I might be those. I might be people. All right, I got to take a stretch break.
You
You think I got it?
I think you got it, yeah.
We'll see. All right, stretch break, and then I'll hop into the dungeon.
This mechanic is cool. I can't believe they haven't done that before. God damn. I'm claiming those boots. I didn't see how they look. It's a different element, but this does have a little bit of the killing of the first flame vibe to it. Oh, fuck off. I'm glad nobody told me.
Back.
Welcome back. I'm experiencing things right now.
I heard.
How did I dodge that?
Let's give it our all.
I'm heading in with my trust. We'll see how this goes.
We have lost our healer.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I'm gonna stay over here.
Back off!
What am I supposed to do in this fight?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, as a monk specific. There's no way we pull this off. Our tank is a warrior. We might pull it off.
Things going well over there?
We just cleared with no healer
I have
for half of the fight.
That's gross.
That's insane. Warrior is busted. Whee! That dungeon is insane.
Damn.
Now I'll show you.
Are you all right?
Now I'll show you.
You underestimate me.
The jokes that I would make in chat, but we're sharing chat and I don't want to spoil it for you.
We chose a really poor day.
I guess. I don't know.
A really poor day to do the shared chat, didn't we?
Look, if the dungeon ended differently, I wouldn't have so many jokes.
Hold still.
You underestimate me.
This area kind of reminds me of the wind place in 12. With the weird wind tower things.
I don't remember that part of 12.
I think it's wind. It's the area that has like the weird different pathways you can take. I'm describing this in a really poor manner.
Yeah, I can only think of the giant crystal in 12. If you're talking like paths that go in weird
No,
routes and all that.
not the giant
But I know that's
crystal.
not what you mean.
Yeah, fuck the
Yeah.
giant crystal.
Yeah, fuck that place. I mean, this opening is giving me like Macalania.
I can
Just
see that
purple
too.
instead of blue. Yeah. I'm blanking on where you mean. 'Cause I don't think it's around the Vieira forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The mechanics have begun.
What the hell?
The mechanics continue.
Yeah, I see that.
escape this!
Now I'll show you.
I feel like this cutscene has just a wee bit of meaning potential. Just a bit.
I can't think of a better way to describe the area in 12 I'm talking about.
Yeah, everything I remember about 12 is desert, honestly, and the Vieira area, and that one beach. Like there was a little bit that was islandy, but I only remember the one jungle, and that was Vieira. And I don't think that's what you mean.
Towers that you activate and it changes the path. Nothing of consequence happens there that I can remember.
I mean, that might be contributing to why I don't remember it. Like genuinely. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up a list of the places in 14 in 12. We're saying it's not the Feywood. Oh, there's multiple woods. Oh, okay. There's the Feywood and there's the Salika Wood.
Problem is, I don't remember what it's called either, so.
Yeah, but it could have been one of those.
Yeah.
The Fawn Coast. Remember Ferris. Terramina Rift. Oh, that's the snow place. Okay. I remember the Sand Sea.
Yeah. I just remember the area it was annoying because trying to get all the items in the randomizer. You gotta go set things up a certain way to be able to do them.
Yeah. Might have been the Nabrius Deadlands. That's saying that's a completely optional area.
It was like a foresty area.
Yeah, Salika Land is more of a swamp. Or Nabrius Deadlands, rather.
Farms here, you probably know.
I blame that era of like very brown games for why I genuinely cannot remember so many locales.
This area reminds me of Dead Space.
Yeah.
What the hell? I just remember Dead Space has one of my favorite jump scares of all time. That's this one.
I do love when they do things like this, where they have the dungeon and then you have the post-dungeon like conversation quests set inside the dungeon, and it's just this.
Oh yeah, it's like a locale now.
Yeah, I do like when they do that. Get another chance to like observe the set piece that was around you.
Makes them feel more like real locations instead of these weird like instanced separate things.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't even notice that part of it before.
We should not have brought Cool John.
Yeah.
We're introducing him to the horrors of the world.
Door does not open from the side.
I brought my kid to the Silent Hill 2 remake.
It is that energy.
I have you now.
Still feels so weird to be level 100 in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say Voligen. I just hit very Resident Evil over here.
Oh god.
You underestimate me.
Which hey, that's not a an angle they have taken in a hot minute. Going just proper Resident Evil, proper Dead Space. So you know,
I don't know if they've ever really done it. At all, honestly.
I couldn't remember if they had. That's why I was saying it a long time.
Yeah.
Hedge my bets.
There's not a lot of horror aspects in this game. Like the spookiest dungeon is like the succubus one in Realm Reborn.
Yeah, like Hawk Manor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you say that, and I hate you. But well, they also did not Tumtara. Was it Tumtara? Yeah, Tumtara Hard. The stuff related to that whole side quest.
There's definitely
Yeah,
like.
they usually do.
Oh god.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, I was agreeing with Neve. Like they usually do more body horror and more like lingering horror kind of stuff, like Tower of Babel.
Yeah, and like the Alizé side plot in the beginning of Endwalker?
Shadowbringers.
Shadowbringers, yeah.
That's yeah.
And I was remembering the entire weapon storyline, which is psychological horror.
Yeah. Which I mean, I guess this is kind of in the same vein. They're not trying to jump scare you, but
Yeah. But it's definitely like, there's not a lot of zombies in this game.
surprisingly few. Like they show up. Also, that tank buster was where I was like, oh fuck off. They named it Attack Dark Souls. Come on.
Didn't even see it. I was too busy. That's funny. This is a fucked up AoE.
Yep. This is the real Dark Souls.
Yeah, the real Dark Souls starts here.
Confirming that Gululjan is an iPad kid. Look at him go.
Who would ever doubt?
Error had some zombie stuff. There's the whole Sylvan storyline that deals with a lot of zombies, and you get them around.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Around Thanalan. Oh yeah, this is the bit that I'm like, I fully expect Party Finder groups to struggle with. Like, go to your side and stay put. Some people can't do that.
True.
I was like, I can't believe they haven't done this combination, but it makes total sense.
There!
Alice, I can't stack on you if you stand inside of me.
Dark Souls 2.
The best one.
I mean, those tank busters seem to be about equivalent, so.
Oh, that is a sick reveal.
Oh yeah. But it's also because that thing had a tank buster called Dark Souls. As I'm going through this, I'm like, it's the wrong element, but it has Kiln of the First Flame vibes.
I was about to say they should make a Final Fantasy Dark Souls game in there.
Keep it up!
Yeah.
They already did. And they licensed My Way by Frank Sinatra for it.
Yeah. I do think it is a formula they could iterate on and make something interesting. I don't know that it would be as much of a Final Fantasy at that point, though.
I think it's fine.
Depending how you iterate it, you
Yeah.
know. Or it wouldn't be much of a Dark Souls. Like, you can argue 16 is iterating on that action combat formula, but
Yeah.
it definitely is not as intentional as a Souls-like you would expect to be.
I'm all for weird spin-off games.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a Chocobo and a Moogle and Shiva, and I'll call it a Final Fantasy. That's all I need.
I can go inside this building. Okay.
I have few requirements.
I was running all around, being like, where's the quest marker? It's inside.
I have you!
He got changed. I am not saying this.
You cannot stop us!
I respect the man too much to say that.
Oh no. Is it a dialogue option?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Don't rush ahead, he says. It's a dead end, my guy.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
All right, we've gone from Resident Evil to Sim City. Let's go.
Hello? What's going on over there?
Urban planning. But you had your fun. It's time for the Transport Tycoon nerds. One of these patches, I need to just think up like a series of bits, and then like get out ahead of you a little bit, and then start referencing those bits like as what's going on in the game.
So just lie to me, is what you're saying?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, but like with a whole plan to make it convincing, so that you get there just like, what the fuck was she talking about?
It's like when I read those fake spoilers for Dawn Trail.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm always gonna tail behind it because I do the trust. Those are so much slower.
And I suspect I get through the cutscenes a little faster, just from reading faster, but I don't know.
Yeah, music is slow. I'm just distracted.
Which is fair.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't like that thing.
Yeah, neither did I.
No one in this trust is going to comment on the monstrosity that we just witnessed.
I mean, they weren't going to comment when I was around. I didn't do it.
Kukulmat just knows what it is.
She's from this content.
Yeah, imagine this in your history book.
You'll not escape this!
This is why you just let him have his tricks. You know? That you. There's more bits.
There's more bits. This thing can have whatever it wants.
I have at least 2 other rabbit jokes, probably.
Okay, but talking about it? Huh? Why did I get 2 markers? Must got hit by the overlap.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. Oh, okay. How was I supposed to know, man?
You see why our healer died so quickly.
Yeah. I fucking smoked. I thought I was being cheeky. Instead, I think I was getting my ass beat.
I genuinely do not know how I cold read the mechanics on this fight. This is not like, oh, we brought something in from Savage or whatever. This is just, what the fuck you doing, buddy?
Starts so normal too.
Then immediately goes into a bit of ruby weapon, and is like, that's not enough.
They're like gigantic earthworms. What disgusting creatures. Damn, I gotta buy 2 of them again. Okay.
Yeah.
This one's fucked up.
Yeah.
Die. Fuck. I still have the stack marker. Should have popped Blackest Night.
Yeah, you gotta make use of a lot of buttons nowadays. I was jamming on Feint and Second Wind, like all my DPS mitigations.
I blame Twitter for this. This game was perfectly easy until everyone complained. Now I'm losing battles. No, I never asked for this. Ugh, I don't want to lock on. Trust you, Alpha now. bring the floor back, buddy.
Your progress to the upcoming battle will be saved at certain points.
Oh, yeah?
This is not gonna be a short one, huh?
Lock in, everybody. That's right, Alize. Level 2.
You kick that bunny's ass.
We did it. Now the fight's over. Can you fall in the center?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Didn't want to test it.
You instantly die. If you do it now, though, you'll just respawn.
That's funny. I kind of assumed that was the case based on the dialogue, but I didn't want to try it.
For all the talk of my brother
Too afraid to
felling
use
this
my
beast,
gap
he only
closer.
imprisoned it.
Yeah, don't use your gap closer. There's too much gap to
From
close.
what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject, though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Flashback.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will
That is
involve
an insane
lesser
mustache for
creatures.
this game.
But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
I didn't realize the 70s existed in Final Fantasy
And what
XIV.
becomes of those who offer their souls?
Well, I
As they
mean,
won't be able to return to
Alexandria's
their
gone through this whole like
forms,
time
we must
Yeah.
consider
dilation
loss.
thing.
True,
But
true,
the
true.
sacrifice will be worthwhile.
The rest of the setting hasn't had the 70s yet, but they're already on the 80s.
Surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
So, you've given him permission?
Teishalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Lands Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable.
Aaron Bell over there is still not helping.
I will do as you command.
He's brooding.
But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyollal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Hey, yo.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But, if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
I cannot believe he canonically falls. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good thing that explosion had no pushback.
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubigo women were trapped in the dome. That being the case,
There's a gunbreaker joke in here somewhere, but it's not quite coming together.
This observatory Kaniloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishalja there.
That's where we're going next then.
Next, like, are you seeing that? I have one thing to fear.
Damn, I get any gear out of that. I can't use my mount. think of what character canonically would be most scared of this area. Maybe Lise would be creeped out.
Maybe. Let's see. My mind was going. What character is most played up as cowardly for comedy? And I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough because there's not a lot of areas like this. Not a lot of scaredy cats in the Scions.
I mean, hell, most NPCs that you come across are gradually finding their own courage over the course of your interactions.
Like, I guess Manderville, but he doesn't count.
No, Manderville's not too dumb to be afraid.
That's true. But once the realization hits him, he would be panicked. I am eat, must eat or eat. What do you think about spooky games?
I generally don't play them. Now see, the tricky part with like horror games and scary games in general, a lot of them are not scary games, they're jump scare games that are meant for a streamer to play and get jump scared and haha content, and that's not very interesting game design to me, because I'm not going to play them on stream.
That's why I think the two horror games I liked the most were like the original Dead Space, because I had jump scares, but it also was really good at tension. And Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Which I never finished, but it still created a lot of really good memories for me.
Yeah, I'd heard good things about mouthwashing as well.
I can't do mouthwashing. It's too much body horror.
Yeah, that was the thing of like, it's well made. It's a good game. It is body horror through and through, as opposed to jump scare or, you know, spoop.
Yeah. Also, first-person horror games are a lot harder for me.
Yeah. It just makes it a lot more real. I mean,
Yeah.
I can get jump scared playing No Man's Sky in first person.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man. Like, that one planet I landed on. Or, like, the first time you run into the, whatever they're called. Abominations or whatever. Like, I was like, nope. Never fucking doing this shit again.
Yep, understandable.
But there was that, like, moon-like planet I was flying through that was just skies full of monoliths. And I was like, there's nothing here, but I'm so fucking creeped out being here.
Yeah. Some of the anomalous planets are pretty good for that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like, it has the same problem that really all horror ends up having, which is just innate to it. That the horror comes out of the unknown. That's an innate, element of it. And so once you're familiar enough with the game, it ain't that scary anymore,
Yeah. But I think it's all about the first playthrough.
Yeah.
I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought. You brought a USB stick? Damn, I only brought a 32 gig. It's a 64 gig file.
I haven't installed WinRAR on these.
What do you mean it runs Windows XP?
A 64 gig file on Windows XP. That's a tragedy in and of itself. Let's be real.
That might crash the entirety of the operating system.
Yeah. Oh, I cut it real well. I think teammates are leaning on something else that's like interesting to me with horror. In that, like, horror games, you expect it to be scary. So there's a certain like softening of the whole experience because that's what's supposed to. That it is a player name. They're I'm sorry, Lemon Sorbet, but they're dressed in white. Come on.
I know.
But like having a really scary segment in an otherwise not scary game, I think that could be a lot more impactful because it's not the baseline.
Psychonauts has some pretty good moments like that too. Oh shit, that's dormant. Metroid Fusion. That's fair. I really like. I really like the scarier, like the Emmy stuff in Dread, Metroid Dread.
Because it's not like you hit that pretty early, but that's not what the entire game is. It's major beats within the overall game.
Yeah, there's just a lot of tension in Dread because of the Emmy areas and the fact that you just don't have a way to deal with them most of the time.
Yep.
It's the same with the X in Fusion. Honey Witch Doctor and Billy Witch Doctor.
You're all the cryptids. You're getting them all tonight.
Boss Fountain.
We're so tragically normal over on Curl. Near the to be Pope. Yeah. But he's like over there. He's probably running content actually. It is always weird when you see one of your like celebrity cryptids for the server.
Yeah,
just like
actually
in
playing
an
the
alliance raid. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I saw Tank Program somewhere. Somewhere other than
I strongly remember running into Nosage, the dancing Pope guy, just doing the quests in Endwalker.
I'm shit talking Aaron Bell. It was time for a change. My man changed jobs and then decided to rock a V-neck.
The man could rock a V-neck.
Oh, he's good at it. Cat girl Seto Kaiba.
I'm also realizing though that like if there are any manner of like VTuber cryptids around me, I'm not gonna notice.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I don't know if you would have picked up on Bibu tags.
No.
Although, that
I mean, I would
even out of context, it's a weird name.
Yeah, I was like, I would have suspected something was up, but I wouldn't have had the whole story. And I mean, there are names that I will recognize if someone mentions Gura or Iron Mouse. I'm like,
Mouse,
okay,
yeah.
I have heard these. But like, how much of it, like, is it VTuber or is it other Japan-ness? I don't know.
I love Japan-ness.
I did love when over Desert Bus, when the guy's talking about he got a Morris Mini from Japan for reasons, and describing the car as it arrived to him as having like all of this British paraphernalia on it from, and then he posed the question, what's a Japanese, like what's the British equivalent of weeaboo for a Japanese person? Because that's what this person clearly was. And chat very quickly decided that the proper, like, linguistically approved term would be Anglophile. But yes, Teaboo.
Teaboo's way better.
Teaboo's way better.
Anglophile sounds like a disease.
It does make me wonder about other consonant sounds going into that construction and what they would be, but the only one that I've been willing to accept thus far is a Seaboo would be, you know, like a pirate aficionado. Someone really into that aesthetic. Or alternatively, like a Jimmy Buffett kind of person.
Now we're talking.
Even though he's more beach than sea, but it still kind of works.
Pirate Yakuza.
That is
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun.
that is a thing that exists.
It is
Yep.
so crazy that it's coming out only a year after Infinite Wealth.
It's so crazy. You could have just stopped at that. It's coming out.
Yeah, well,
Like-
yeah, that too. Samoa
Yakuza
Joe's
is-
in that game.
Yakuza has really pieced together, like, here's how to be ridiculous. We're just gonna be ridiculous, and it works.
They walk the tightrope really well. Never have I played a series that has made me more emotional and roll my eyes so heavily. They can reuse the map, but still, it's a year. Like, most series in a yearly schedule have much smaller ambitions. I don't know if Metal Gear tugged at my heartstrings that much. Probably parts of 4. I guess the Sniper Wolf stuff in 1 as well.
I think Metal Gear definitely lands if we're talking about like the absurdity of the games and the series. It's like that we're also mentioning like Yakuza just kind of does stuff. Metal Gear is very just does stuff sometimes.
100%.
It's like military grade does stuff.
No, Nevik, I'm talking about the actual character. Take this fur brush.
They are absolutely going to be selling that at the next FanFest.
I was just thinking about FanFest. I was thinking about the cosplays.
Oh, this past weekend was the anime convention in town, which I had no intention of attending and didn't remember was happening until I drove past and saw all the cosplayers going off to lunch.
So good. I'll never forget all the walking around Vegas and seeing all the cosplayers at the slot machines.
Yep.
It's such
Very
a funny
good.
visual. Just the warrior of light pulling the slot machine lever.
Damn. I don't remember the 12 very well. I don't remember which one, what her prop would be. Is that like the big, like loom astrologian globe thing? The spinning wheel, yeah. Wait, speaking of slightly goofy weapon concepts, they had that contest a while back, and basically every job got a joke weapon designed by the community. Those are all implemented. They're all in the game now. They are rare rewards in the final floor of the treasure dungeon.
The deep dungeon?
No, the treasure map dungeon.
Oh, the maps.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They are expensive as fuck.
I bet.
The coffer was going for 40 million gil earlier.
Jesus.
And moving at that price. Yeah, it'll go down in time, but like, I expect it to be akin to the Hades and Hythlodaeus minions. Like, it's gonna be a while. Yeah, I guess I'm lucky that I didn't amass enough mount tokens to get my Ronique, because those are also used for barrel tender. So I'm like most of the way to a giant beefy cactuar as my mount that I won't use because I have the Pteranodon and it is the best mount ever.
You just like saying Pteranodon.
I put too much time into that. But orb, I've had the orb for so long, T-Base. It's passé.
Moved on from the orb. We no longer
Yes.
ponder.
I'm post orb.
We've reached a post-orb culture. One might call it post-orb clarity.
One, I would hope one didn't though.
All right, there we go. I think I'm at, looks like I'm at the duty based on that glow.
Yep.
So I gotta take a stretch break and then we'll do the duty.
Yep. I'm gonna finish up this quest, then take my own little break, and go on to the Alliance raid. As we get this exposition dump. Her heart's desire is to fuck. Why is he listening to this? I don't think anyone needs to hear their parents talk about each other this way. I'm just saying. Also, the way this is phrased implies that Zoralia did not, in fact, fuck.
Back.
Fuck that.
Well, yes, I would like to proceed.
Help! Help! Odorahetsu is coming this way!
Yeah, send this kid to counseling way. Gululja, you're going to the moon for therapy.
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
This game's universe would have a Chuck E. Cheese on the moon.
remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Kawana discovers a new favorite pet and immediately becomes threatened. We have Kawana and Wukulmat here, who's watching the home base.
There they are!
Yeah, what's the line of succession in Toledo?
They're ungoverned.
It's the lady that runs the taco stand. She's the third in.
She's third in line.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to stroke the trembling Ronek.
That herd should be alright. Let's look for stragglers. The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind. There must be something up ahead. Come!
Wugaloo was actually involved in
There!
the society quest apparently. They call on him for shipbuilding. It's what he does.
How class is Kawana?
He's a machinist.
Oh, okay.
In a panic was clearly an understatement.
I guess that makes sense. I saw him whip out a chainsaw, and I was like, what the hell?
That is the thing machinists do.
It's been a while.
More are coming!
Aha, they discovered existential crises. Everyone goes to the moon for therapy.
Oh shit, it's an alpha alligator. Big missed opportunity calling it the alpha gator, though.
All or nothing then.
Yes, limit break.
I was like, I can't pull aggro, so clearly something needs to happen here.
suppose that did the trick.
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
Dun, 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 dun. What the hell?
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
There! That one there! Not so fast!
Oh. My glasses!
Man's not a tank. You're a DPS.
He's not a tank. Where am I, Wuklamont?
He's the one here who isn't a tank.
I know. Why the fuck did he go out there and we didn't?
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the Hetzel!
No.
Kona! Are you alright?
I don't know, Kona. This one's still not running. I think maybe we let this one go.
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
I'm concerned. You can't even see out of your left eye, bro.
There. You've nothing to fear.
This is where Kona reveals that the glasses were just for show. He just wears them so people think he looks smarter.
He goes like full Superman, like takes the glasses off, and there's a different name over him now.
He takes the glasses off. It's Graha.
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer! You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve.
Damn it! Not even a scratch!
I need some time to think, will you? It must have a weakness, and I will find it.
You wrap it up at 6.1.
Yeah, 7.1.
Or 7.1.
Yeah, they're setting up a direction here.
I need time.
Yeah.
I know you said you're probably gonna do the raid.
Well, I'm gonna take a break for a step away from doing it.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna get it. What I call it.
always have to have these little gaps to make things make sense.
Now we just
It ends up with a lot of story beats where you're just like, now hold up a minute. Let's see. Let's let him cook.
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow? I've got it! One well-placed spear
What the hell?
to the chest and... You're done for!
Going PvP on this dinosaur.
He's Claw just pulls out that sniper.
Yeah. That is the PvP machinist limit break.
Protective ether.
That's crazy.
You pull out a 50 cal bag.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
Just awful, man.
Nothing's stopping us now.
I'm a bit acting people.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Oh, shit. I think I was supposed to take that with Luke.
We must disperse that ether ere the reaver recovers it!
This is going to hurt.
Whew, there we are.
We did it.
Return.
The Etso, are they?
I defeated the dragon. Or T-Rex.
Congratulations.
The Ronek have all made it to Mehua Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats. But the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
It's like enraged thing at the end is really scary.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all,
bow of reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct
Off to
action.
play Final Fantasy
yet you
XI.
didn't hesitate to put your life on the line.
Let me re-up
I did
my
no more than as a
subscription.
done servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales
I
is
get
astounding.
to Yachtel,
I dare say,
where it's like where the
we
first
could
quest sends
repurpose
you,
them to
and there's
create
folks
a
in
device
shout
that
chat
emits
talking about
controlled
11
pulses
and their
of
time with
ether.
it,
Oh, that's cute.
like reminiscing.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to
Speaking
deter
of
the
going
Ronek
back
from
to old
approaching the
games,
railroad without causing them undue distress.
I have so I had mentioned this in your Discord,
Kona, you've done it again.
like watching Desert Bus and all of their Magic the Gathering talk,
I must say,
and I'm like,
I was hoping
I
I'd
am
never
never
have
going to
see
understand
one
this
of these
game.
again.
There is too much going on in this game.
Still haven't.
And as is my
forgotten the
want, I
last
mentioned
one.
something and then immediately like, oh, I should play
It's been
Magic the
more than
Gathering
20
again.
years
I
now.
should try that again. Because I know you can play it online.
Right.
I had come as a trader to the camp.
I didn't
in
remember what it was called.
Lozaniata.
So I look up Magic the Gathering online
obliterated
and
in
find
an
the thing and
instant by
download the
that
thing.
monster.
And I'm like, this is not the thing.
Oh.
This is a completely different thing. It is a way to play Magic the Gathering online.
It's the main
But it
way
is-
now, yeah.
That's where the Pelu Pelu
No,
trader
the main way
found me
is
as a
Magic the
babe.
Gathering Arena.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering Online
Please,
is a different way of playing Magic
can
the
you
Gathering
tell me
Online,
what
but it
you
is
saw?
not how you play Magic the Gathering Online.
Classic.
I was baffled for minutes. But then I'm like, oh right, it's called Arena. That's
As
go
I
download
said,
Arena.
I had traveled there to
Boot it
trade
up.
with our fellow Hetzaro.
Create an account,
Like us,
go
they
through the
followed
tutorial.
Ronek. And like us, they were
dump
visited
like
by a reaver.
like packs on you
Fiends
to
struck
open up.
like a
Like
whirlwind in the night.
years of
It was chaos.
we released a new set, have some booster packs.
Yeah.
I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a
But
panic.
then I was like,
thinking
no,
only of
I've
getting
I
as
played
far
Arena.
away as
I used to play
possible.
this a little bit.
But
I was
even
not
in
never
my
any good
panicked
at it.
state, I could
I
not
should have an
help but
account. Let me
notice the young
go look into my
couple
email.
racing the other way
Try to
toward
find
the
the
fell
account.
creature.
Find it.
Well
Log back into my
distracted,
old
I heard one cry.
my old name.
Save our son.
Go through the tutorial
Save the
again.
Hetzel. After that,
Get everything
nothing but
installed,
the pounding of
or get
my
all the
heart
packs downloaded and everything.
feet and Rodak thunder.
And like I don't
ran and ran.
know what I'm like. There's an AI
As the sun
thing, so
broke
let me
the
like play
horizon,
a pack or two.
I found myself
on
separated
that.
for both man
And I'm doing this all on the
and
desktop.
beast.
But eventually I'm like,
Windborne words.
I'm gonna
say
go.
that a
I'm gonna
group
lie
of
on the
survivors
couch. I'm
reunited
gonna
with their remaining
put Desert
Ronak
Bus on, lie on the
that has long
couch.
since
I
moved
can play it on my
on.
laptop. My laptop like folds and has a touch screen, so I can treat it like
But
a
still
tablet
more
game.
were
That'll
never
be
seen
nice.
Again, including the brave.
Go
couple.
download it onto my laptop.
so the
Log
story
in.
goes.
Go through the tutorial again. I keep trying to play and keep having server connection
And-
issues.
What became of their child?
Over and over, and I'm like, I end up like conceding a match
I'm
to
afraid
someone
I don't know.
because of this.
But
Yeah.
if he wasn't with the
I
survivors,
wound up, like,
even if he lived through that
one of
night,
the pre-builds that they give
the
you is
wilderness
like
wouldn't have been kind to
a
little
green
one
black
out on his lonesome.
based around food, and like I think I could proc that was like build gauge and spend it, and I'm like I play an MMO, I get that idea.
Maybe not.
So I was using that deck.
Perhaps a passing Pelu Pelu would.
But eventually, like that happens, I get annoyed
one
with it.
day,
I'm like, okay, this game is also
Even a
on
dumb
mobile.
servant himself.
Let me download it onto my phone, log in.
You put. Don't tell me you did the tutorial again.
I did not do the tutorial this time, thankfully.
Okay, good.
And at this point, I'm like, okay, I think I understand the concept of the deck. I've easily beaten the AI with it.
All these years, I
I've
was
gotten
convinced that my parents had
some
left me behind.
compatible
to
cards
follow
from
after
the
Ronek.
little animal set, so I can customize the deck a little bit. And you get a reward if you play ranked once. So let me play ranked once. Let me lose, whatever. First ranked match I play, like lowest possible rank. I get in. The other guy immediately goes, "Good game." Starts doling out, I think, I think it was like a vampire themed deck that he had. But I had the only additions I had made to my deck was to have things to get rid of flying enemies. So he gets a couple of hits on me, and then I just kind of wipe out his main, like the enemy that he's stacking everything onto.
Yeah.
Just wipe it out. And now I've got my 3 creatures. He's got nothing. And I'm just like hitting for 5, 7 a turn.
So much time resenting them.
And I make his ass concede.
They gave me everything I have today.
And I finally understand why people play Magic the Gathering now. Because this guy just BMs me on my first match with a real person, and I whoop him.
Yeah.
I live to know the warmth of family. Even after they were gone.
Card games can be a lot of fun.
I then proceeded to play someone with a Japanese name and got my ass whooped.
All of Tulsa
Yeah.
is my family. A family I will always protect.
You won your first match, and the game was like,
as my parents protected me.
You're a master player.
No, I barely understand my one deck. And I didn't even make that deck. I tried to play one that was it was a detective deck. That's a whole thing that happens now. Could not understand how you play that setup. Made no sense to me. Yeah, I was mostly just amused that it made me play through the tutorial 3 separate times.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Never figured out why the laptop wasn't working?
Not yet. This is only a few days ago. I'm guessing because I got the new router. Maybe the router's too good. You know?
Feel that. I just bought a new modem.
Nice.
But now I think my modem outpaces my router, so I think I need to get a new router.
Friggin' FF11 characters calling out their attacks like it's an anime.
Oh, I'm so in.
We're ready to go.
Damn, you built a train out of the 50s.
Yeah, I told you they're stuck in the 50s. Under the dome, they're well into the 80s. That's the 30-year difference. They've gone through the 70s. You know, that's how that mustache happened.
Oh man, I hope Shantoto's in the fucking crossover.
Really made her shine.
Maybe we'll finally get to figure out what her deal
Cobbled
is.
together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned,
I see what her deal is.
spared no
She's
effort.
hallucinating.
From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Yo, my boy, he's already got new glasses.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolal.
Oh, look, you know a man like that got
You
his
recruited from every corner of the
I
continent.
think it would be
that we were
really
able to get her
badass
up and
if
running
after the
so
fight
quickly.
he took his glasses off, pulled out a pocket, pulled a glasses
pulled
case out of his
a
pocket, flipped it open, put the new set on.
Besides,
that is like
ethereal
prepared for
wizard's a
anything
true
kind
marvel.
of
Yeah.
vibe.
We wouldn't
That
have
is,
that
yeah.
without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
Thank you for wasting your points. The points serve no purpose, so you
There's
might
a
as well.
Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Love it when a plan comes together.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like.
Wait time more than 30 minutes.
Then with
God
your
damn.
permission,
Damn.
reason, the Shock Tyrrell Railroad
That don't seem
is
right.
back in service.
It's funny how this game cycles between universal threat to we got a cultural problem. Need you to solve.
You know what? There. There's a party forming.
Boy, it's the patch quest name. Is that the I'm waiting for a group music?
Yep. I'm waiting for a group, so I'm back into the Olal. There are people in Party Finder organizing, like, I guess pre-mades, but really it's just anyone can file in, so it's pretty arbitrary.
Oh, he's got a little robot gem keychain.
That's what, like, that's gonna be on the Square Enix store. You know it is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Why is he tsundere for his own mom?
I think he's just default tsundere. You know? He'd be tsundere for tacos.
It's not like I like these tacos or anything.
If you told me there was already an anime called Tsundere for tacos, I would believe you.
There probably is. Not lesbian, dude. Come on. Come on. A taco that itself was tsundere? Oh, God.
Sounds about right, T-Base. Sounds about right. That is what I expect of the internet.
Ah, yeah. This is how you know that this part of the game is wrapping up, because the Stola's here.
Mm-hmm.
She only shows up to wrap up each patch notes.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishul Jah herself.
Is that Steam Deck? On the right side there?
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
You shut the fuck up, Shale.
I missed that she phrased it like that.
I'm so mad. Several audio files will play in sequence.
Oh.
This game's one big fucking meme.
I legitimately missed that. That's so terribly good.
My name is Taishul Jah, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Oh man, we're about to watch Gulja get fucking traumatized.
Mother?
I think we've already had that part of our episode.
Was
Yeah.
a virgin with the Lance Guard.
You think it was the funeral for the funeral or
Yasulani, to
the part where we watched
that
Abomination?
was wreaking havoc.
I think it's the Abominations, yeah.
After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuiyolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions.
Tishalja, you've got horrible taste in men.
I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised,
I can't believe she was.
I will have my
Zoralja
heart's
said.
desire.
I donated. I super chatted his live streams.
Enemy for whom do you simp?
Today. It should have been today.
It's probably been clipped already, actually.
What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If you could see him, embrace him. Surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
I can't believe Gulja's taller than Kryl.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
Oh god, it's so white. It starts on a bright white screen.
Oh god. No. The raid series?
Yeah. Oh. Yep, it has been clipped.
I don't know how. How could I? How to raise a child?
I've depicted myself as Chad.
Father, I don't. I can't. No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Alright, Gulja. I lied. We can go to Chuck E. Cheese after this.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniluka is shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
Oh no, it's a chessboard.
Well, thanks for that, Shale. We all feel like shit
the
now.
Poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gulja.
I'm fine, Lamarchi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe
Miss
they
Red.
wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Y'all, little guy, you got a country to lead. Video game hugs. Why did she hug me like that? My warrior of light just sad that she doesn't get Wuklamot hugs.
Right, new content. I always forget my dots. Also, I haven't played Bard in forever.
Oh, you're not a monk?
Nah, someone else was going monk and then didn't go monk.
Lamau.
Did I get it right? I got it right! Hooray! So many dead!
Uh-oh. This was fun at 3 a.m.
This should be correct. I'm onto her game.
A full blind alliance, that's fun.
Our healers were not onto her game.
Oh lord.
The people look uneasy. Did something happen?
Their ruler died. Wuklamot, what do you think happened?
Is this combining?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
It's two.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Lalafell, there's nothing natural about the facial hair that you have right now.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
That's a 3.
Excuse me? What's happening? You're not supposed to be here.
What?
Yeah.
I was at your funeral.
Yeah.
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
Zawan?
I erased you.
You there, Gussin. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen
2
Sphene is
entire
paying
alliances
visit to her
are dead.
people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about?
There's only one party standing
dead.
at all.
You officiated the funeral yourself.
They are no longer
To
standing.
mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty? What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
This is bad.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless. I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all.
This is bad.
One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral!
Uh-oh. Will Kamas stay calm?
Real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
What the hell?
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down. And then we'll talk.
So 2.
No.
This should be correct.
Not the evil smile.
Fight does become a bit easier when everyone actually tries to resolve the mechanics. Two, 3.
Meanwhile, the Fortress of Evil.
Oh, where am I? My people? Are they safe?
2.
Why am I?
Oh, brother. Whew. That's a hell of a note to leave
Yep.
out on.
Stuff be happening.
None of it's good.
One.
Huffin, thank you for joining me.
Yep.
I had forgotten that there was more story to do, so.
There's always more story to do.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'll probably be at this for a while, I'm guessing.
Well, I'm gonna raid you.
Okay.
And I'm not really worried about spoilers for the raid series, so I'll hang out and chat.
Okay.
Good night, chat. Good night, Huffin.
Nah.